So in this video or podcast, depending on where you're watching or listening, I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can earn money fast. So stay tuned. Number 1 is probably something that we all have heard on by now, and that is just simply sign up with Uber or Lyft or both if you are of the age of 21 or older. Now obviously I'm still 20, so I'm not doing this myself, but I'm planning on possibly doing so when I turn 21. For the time being, I'm doing Order Up. I'll talk about that here in a minute as well for those of you that are under 21, so stay tuned for that, of course. But with Uber and Lyft, people are making $500,000 extra per month, and this is after your gas and basic expenses and whatnot. They're bringing home an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, so it's definitely worth considering, at least try it out. There's no penalty or whatnot, like you don't get paid if you decide you're going to want to quit or something. You literally get to determine when you work. Like, there's no set schedule whatsoever. You just click on when you're ready to go online, and you click off when you're ready to be done. So I mean, say you have an emergency come up while you're driving, obviously you have to finish your route or whatever you're doing, but finish that, click off, go do what you gotta do, and then click back on. It's just simple. It's pretty much you can just be sitting around and be like, well, I'm kind of bored. I think I want to go make 20 bucks or something for about an hour. So click on, go do your thing, and then get your 20 bucks, come back home, or maybe you get in the mood to do a little bit of work and you start doing it for 2 or 3 hours. Who knows? Then 20 bucks turns into maybe 80 or 100. Who knows? I don't know. I don't do Uber and whatnot yet, so I don't know the exact numbers. All I know is that people are bringing home an extra 500 to 1,000, and in some cases, people are managing to do this full time. So I mean, it's definitely worth at least looking into, trying it out. Obviously, it depends on where you live and whatnot, but like I said, it's at least worth giving it a solid try. So number 2 kind of has 2 parts to it. First thing is going to be going on Craigslist. I actually got this from Gary Vaynerchuk. I've seen this before, but I never thought about actually doing it. If you go into Craigslist, there is a free tab. And with this free tab, you can literally find stuff from box TVs to couches to stools, chairs, just all kinds of just stuff around people's homes, and they're just wanting to get rid of it because they're either moving or they upgraded or something. They don't want to deal with posting it and selling it. They just say, come get it, you can have it. So what you're going to do, if you have a truck, this is like gold for you, but even if you don't, just simply find a way to go get it, go get the stuff, whatever it is. Maybe you're going to have to do a little bit of cleaning up on it or fixing for a minute or 2 on it. But what you're going to do is take a picture of it, throw it on the Facebook Marketplace, sell it for even $5, $10, $15, have someone else come get it for that price, or maybe even meet them. I wouldn't go too far because obviously you don't want to spend $2 to $5 in gas just to make 5 or 10 bucks. It's kind of defeating the purpose. But even then, if you have to meet someone, it takes a little bit of your time. You literally took something that was free and made 10, 15, sometimes even more, 20, 30, depending on where you live. You can find some really good stuff for free that's $20, $30, $50. So I mean, it's just being at the right place, the right time, looking at the right time. I mean, I find box TVs all the time, and you'd be amazed how many people buy them for $5, $10, $15 every single day on Facebook. So I mean, just hop on there. You can literally do this every single day. It's updating every day. Obviously, the more popular area you live in, the better. But at least just hop on there. The stuff's free. If the worst comes to worst, doesn't sell, throw it away. That's all that. Or give it to Google and get a tax write-off. I mean, do something. It's at least worth giving it a try, like I said. Now, number 3 is going to be kind of just depends on the person, but you can hop on websites like Fiverr and many other freelancing websites and just simply become a freelancer. A lot of people have just crazy skills in one little area, be it marketing, creating a website, editing videos, making channel art for YouTubers. I just paid a Fiverr artist $26 to just create a banner for my YouTube channel. It's going to be done here in the next day or so. I mean, there's just tiny little niches that people can literally charge us about whatever they want as long as you do that amount of good work. And I mean, you can literally make 25 bucks in an hour worth of work. And I mean, you're doing something that you actually enjoy. So I mean, if you're not doing that by now and you have any type of skill at anything, definitely hop on a website like Fiverr. I know there's like 5, 10 other ones. Just look up how to be a freelancer doing blank, whatever it is that you have a skill in, and see what can happen from there. Number 4 is what I'm currently doing, which I mentioned here at the beginning of the video, and that is doing Order Up. Now, Order Up, I don't believe is in like every single city and 100% across the USA or anything like that, but I don't know if they're in any other countries either. I don't know a lot about the company yet, but what it is I call it the Uber of food, essentially. So what people do is they download the Order Up app, and then from there, they go and look at like the partnered companies, like the food joints. It can be like your Subways, Taco Bells, local Mexican restaurants, Chinese restaurants, so on. Just a whole bunch of restaurants within your area. And they'll order their food, and then you get sent the order, and they say, go pick it up, take it to this address, and you're going to get a $3 delivery charge, and which usually covers your gas and a little bit of your time. So I mean, you're making in the end about $2.50 usually per run. And then on top of that, out of every single one, I've only had one person not tip so far. I had one person not tip today, but they gave me $5 cash. I notice on average I'm making about $8 to $10 per run. Each run takes me about 20, sometimes 30 minutes. So if you do the math there, after a little bit of gas, you're making about 15 bucks an hour, somewhere in there usually. And when you're quote unquote scheduled, their scheduling is super flexible. You can literally drop whenever you need to. You can add whenever you want to. And if you don't get a shift, quote unquote shift that you want, you can still go online just like you would Uber. Just click the on button and they'll send you some order within time. The longest I've ever waited was about 1 or 2 minutes for an order, and then boom, I was on my way. And that's being not on the schedule, quote unquote. So I mean, it's just super easy. They do a quick little training with you and just teach you everything. It's just definitely a good idea, especially if you're under 21 and above the age of 18, just in between that weird 18 to 21 age. It's definitely a good idea. Like I say, you can get like $15 an hour. My girlfriend's actually thinking about quitting her job because she makes about $12.50 an hour. We're going through the math right now just to see if it's worth it and whatnot with insurance and all that good stuff. So I mean, it could easily supplement someone's income, especially if you end up liking it and you're like, hey, I wouldn't mind doing this 7 days a week. It could actually become like a full-time job for you because you literally pick when you want to work. It's literally just like Uber and Lyft. That's simply why I call it the Uber of delivering food. Number 5 is just going to be just grind. I mean, this is picking up side jobs, side work, starting up a side hustle, aka side business, stepping outside your comfort zone, doing things that you normally wouldn't do, like maybe go rake some leaves or mow some lawns or polishing vehicles, detailing vehicles, just anything to pick up some side work. Like, be willing to maybe even just pick up a phone book and be like, hey, I'm a local guy, I'm not trying to beg for money or anything, but I'm looking to make some extra cash. Do you have a boat, or do you have a car? Do you have something that I could clean on, or do you have any, I can clean your house? I mean, not necessarily go and annoy people and beg people or anything, but just more than likely you know some people that know some people that know some people, so just let everyone you know, hey, I'm looking for any kind of side work. This is what I'm kind of looking for. I can mow some grass, I can shovel some snow, I can detail your car, I can do whatever, and just say, and if you know anyone that needs help with that, just give them my number. Maybe even create a little business card, even just say your name and works or something, and then just say about what you charge maybe, or not even that, just list your name, your works, and then phone number, and then you'll probably get some calls. I mean, you're not going to become rich over this or anything, but I mean, it's going to make you 20 here, 50 here, 10, 15 here, there, and I mean, every dollar counts, especially when you're just trying to make some extra cash, throwing that at your debt, your emergency fund, whatever baby step you may be in. Obviously, I believe in the baby step process very much. If you haven't heard about that, I'll try to link it either right here or at the end of the video, whichever one that I remember to. If you're on Facebook, you won't see it, but chances are I'll probably have it on my page. If not, I will be uploading that onto the Facebook page as well very soon. And for those of you on podcast, I'll have a separate podcast coming out with that about the whole baby steps explained in the very near future. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video and podcast, everyone. Like I said, we got 5 quick ways to make some extra money fast. Like I said, you can drive with Uber and or Lyft. You can do some thrifting, looking around on Craigslist. I don't know if I actually mentioned thrifting. With thrifting, I'll just say real quick, you just simply go around looking for stuff, be it on Facebook, Craigslist, thrift stores. Look for stuff that's underpriced, like undervalued, flip it. Simple as that. Find something for $5, it's worth $20, sell it for $20. Simple. $15 made, just like that. Government's not going to come worry about your extra $100 that you made one month. I mean, if you start bringing in thousands doing this stuff, then yeah, you might want to register as a business, but more than likely you're not going to have to worry about that. But yeah, just simply flipping. But yeah, like I said, everyone, that's pretty much it for this podcast and video. Like I said, we got 5 quick ways to make money fast, which is drive with Uber and or Lyft, flipping stuff, thrifting around and whatnot. Number 3, freelancing if you have a certain skill that people are in need of. Number 4, delivering with OrderUp, which I definitely suggest for sure after my few days doing it. And number 5, just simply side hustling, grinding, picking up any work from anybody, doing anything that you possibly can for some money. But yeah, hopefully you guys did like the video or podcast. If you did, definitely make sure to smash the like button. I greatly appreciate it. And if this is your first video and you liked it, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button. Or if you're watching on Facebook, like the page. I greatly appreciate it. But until next time, guys, like I said, let's keep making 2018 the best year of our life, both financially and just overall as a whole. And I'll see you guys in the next video.